sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. Congratulations tonight to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hopefully I said his name right. Milwaukee Bucks. He was the 2019 NBA League MVP, 18-19, man. Amazing year. Definitely had him as my MVP. At one point, I thought it could have been Paul George. He fell off. Then James Harden went on an unbelievable tear. But I knew, I think it was the Philadelphia 76ers game on the end of the year, and Giannis just did the funky Watusi on them, and that was my closing moments. I knew he was going to be MVP. Let's talk about it. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. We back. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And there wasn't too many surprises today. I thought Trae Young finished, quick war wrap up. I thought Trae Young finished a little bit harder and fat, down the stroke, stronger than Luka, but Luka deserved the Rookie of the Year. But I thought you could have made a case for Trae Young and what he did with the Atlanta Hawks. Both had tremendous years. I knew Luka was going to be good, man, when I actually did some research. Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year, they didn't give it to him. He probably was going to cry, so he deserved That. Mike Budenholzer deserved Coach of the Year. I think Mike Malone and Doc Rivers, they could have won it as well, but Budenholzer had the best jumping wins, and he did such a great job with a team that Jason Kidd couldn't get to the next level. Just tells you how elite he is as a coach. Lou Williams, 6th Man of the Year. Bird Magic got a Lifetime Achievement Award. They should be honored damn near every year for what they did to this league. They took the NBA when the finals was on tape delay, and they made the NBA must-see TV, and then Michael took it to another level, and we're here today. So if it weren't for Bird and Magic, wouldn't be here. Cool, we got that out the way for the most part. So congratulations to Giannis. His shoe coming out. I put a picture in the community tab a couple weeks ago. So congratulations to Giannis. He was crying, thanks his peoples, his brothers, his mother, his father couldn't be there. So shout out to him. But I kind of want to speak on, it's time for the NBA to end the NBA, at least the MVP award, as a regular season award. First team, second team, third team, all defense, all NBA, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved. Shout out to Pascal Siakam. I forgot about him. Could have made a case for D'Angelo Russell as well, but Siakam is fitting. He won the championship. But it's time for the NBA to change that around, man. It's time for the NBA to make the MVP a postseason and regular season award, man. It's just too misconstruing, man. And some people may disagree with me, but we all know Kawhi Leonard was the best player, bar none, from regular season to the end of the year. And I go back, I think it was 2009 when Dwayne Wade and them beat the Dallas Mavericks, and he almost averaged 40 points in the finals. To me, he was the best player in the world at that point, what he did in the playoffs. What you do in the playoffs and some of the things you do in the regular season, you can't be a great player without the regular season. The regular season is the foundation and a little couple tiers. It can, couple tiers up. But, to get you to newer heights and get you stories and layers on top, the postseason, what you do in the postseason, what you do in the NBA Finals. And that was the case. James Harden wouldn't have no MVPs. And, you can make a case for other guys not having MVP. No, just because you make it to the NBA Finals and you win Finals MVP doesn't make you the league MVP. But how you play throughout the playoffs to a certain level and what you did in the regular season, it'd be a funky, it'd kind of be a funky, calculation on how they would calculate that. But I like to see the NBA. They're innovative. I think it will be time for them to make it a regular season, make it a regular in the postseason. But if they choose not to do that, well, go back to the second round of the playoffs, giving the award out. I think give the award out during the playoffs, and so we can get out the way and know who the MVP was. Stop waiting till 2 weeks after the finals, the week after the finals. The award show, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think it fit the NBA. Okay. I think if they did the award show, I would do it the same week as the draft, and have the rookies there. But at the same time, those awards need to come out in the playoffs, man, because nobody looking at Giannis as the MVP, like the best player in the world. Had he topped it off with an NBA Finals appearance or a crazy bet, or he made it to the NBA Finals, won MVP, everybody said they got it correct. But it's time for them to move on and make it a regular season and a postseason award. But shout out to Giannis. Got amazing game in his steps. Steps to what you got to do. Nobody really ever, in the modern history of basketball since the 80s, unless you look Magic, but he had Kareem Jamal Wilkes, has 47 points in Game 7 versus the Philadelphia Sixers when Magic started at center. But nobody has just, made it to the playoffs and just went from an 8th seed and then made it to the 1 seed and just went to the finals. It's steps to it. Jordan had to go through getting swept by the Celtics, Bucks, and getting his team together. Detroit had to go through it, as well. Houston had to go through it. Kobe and Shaq had to go through it. The Spurs had to go through it. So you got to go through the process. Nobody is great. It takes steps and heartache and pain to keep getting better and, moving the pieces around and getting the right players around him. So I'm pretty sure Giannis will make it to the finals and perhaps may get a few finals appearances and finals MVP. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, soaps, lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code Goodfellow Boxing. Get you 18% off the description. One time for the one time we gone.